Yo, what up, y'all? I'm about to dive right in, man. Now, this is crazy because we already know Jim Ryan have been lying since day one. Sony have been lying since day one. And now, for some mysterious reason, I think they already gave up on the PS5 on the content. Because why am I starting to hear so much news about a PS6 release date? Sony is trying to speak into existence the PS6 already, because they know once this deal goes through, once this deal is finalized, right, we already know it's like 90 to 95% pushed through. It's already passed. You know, you only got a few more people to sign on the dotted line. Now, if they sign on the dotted line, it's case closed, the deal goes through, we're good to go. But why do I keep hearing PS6 news? PS6 going to release a date for the PS6, the PlayStation 6. Like, why are they so focused on that far out in the future? 8 years out. Are they trying to tell us something? Are they trying to tell us that they're already giving up on the PS5, this remake station, this frame drop plastic box? Are they already telling us that? I just want to know. That's what I'm just saying, because they keep spreading these rumors out here and I keep hearing people cover this. So this is crazy. Now, another thing I want to touch on is PlayStation, Sony, and Jim Ryan. Those ponies, those fanboys have corrupted the whole entire gaming industry, because Jim Ryan don't think he's doing anything wrong. Now, they say they want 10 live service games, right? You know, going into the future, right? So, if you wanted to really start that off and jumpstart that and kick it off and already prep everybody and get everybody prepared for the new movement, wouldn't you want to put stuff like Fortnite and Destiny 2 in your subscription service already? Wouldn't you want to be promoting that? If you bought Destiny, wouldn't you want to cram that in PlayStation Plus already? Cram Fortnite in there. You know, these subscription games of services and all that, you have multiplayer games in there, and they are bangers that people are actually playing and love. So if this right here you was so focused on PlayStation Plus, right, instead of trying to block the whole entire Call of Duty Activision Blizzard deal and stop Uncle Phil and Game Pass, you could focus on PlayStation Plus. But the fact that he came out and said, I just don't want this merger to happen, I just don't want Uncle Phil to buy Call of Duty Activision. How can you who is that brave in the whole entire gaming industry? I don't even think Nintendo would do something like that. Something that crazy would just come out in front of the EU, the regulators, the FTC, and say, man, I just don't rock with Uncle Phil, man. I don't like that dude. I can't stand these trillionaires over there, man. They're making it rain on us over here, just buying up everything. And Jim Ryan can't take it because he feel like, man, I'm playing with this little piggity bank over here. Those ponies can't take it. They're all over on Twitter going crazy, throwing rants and fake rage. All of a sudden, everybody's upset. Starfield is delayed. All this fake rage. Everybody are crying and it's delayed. It's like, man, I cannot with this gaming industry. Do y'all guys see which way we're going? Not like, I really feel like politics and the woke mob have got a hold of the gaming industry, because crying is the new thing. Everybody's crying now. It don't matter if it's in the movies, the bloggers, the vloggers, gaming. Everybody is crying. Like, that's just the new wave. If you ain't crying, you ain't doing nothing. That's why we got Spider-Man. They gotta worry right. So, man, it's just like, I'm so tired of it. All the whining, all the delays. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy that you got to deal with all this fake news, all this pressure. And only thing Xbox is trying to do to sum it all up is they're trying to compete with PlayStation. But old lion crying, flying Jim Ryan is trying to block this deal. Now that's just crazy. And now something else I want to touch on that I just got a hold of, man. Some more information out here in these gaming streets. Now I know that I'm not the only person that feels this way about the Suicide Squad. This is another issue. Like, I'm trying to wrap my mind around this. I'm trying to put it in words to not really make it seem like it's really that bad. But I may think that it is starting to get that bad, because if I hear one more delay on Suicide Squad, they might just need to cancel this whole entire project, cancel this game, because it just don't seem like it's gonna come out till like 2030. Like, I really don't understand what's going on with that game. And for what the details that I got about the Suicide Squad is that they got the backlash. The fans out there, the fan base, the gaming industry don't like this game. Everybody and their mama said the same thing that I was thinking. Why is it Suicide Squad killed the Justice League? Why didn't they just come out with the Justice League game is Justice League killed Darkseid? You know what I'm saying? Somebody or Brainiac. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you trying to force this Suicide Squad on everybody that nobody wants? Now I know I have heard this from quite a few people. Like, what is going on with this? Like, why are you trying to force Suicide Squad? Why are you trying to push this down our throat, cram this down our throat? Which is, I think, they have a lot to do with James Gunn. I think it had a lot to do with DC and James Gunn merger. They want to just push this new, you know what I'm saying, bundle of superheroes out there, because all of the new movies from DC that's coming out are going to be like a lot of people, like groups and groups of new characters are coming. And you know what I'm saying, going to be a lot of Avengers in the DC now. So the new thing is not a single character. It's not just Batman, it's not just Superman, it's not just Aquaman. It's Justice Leagues and it's Suicide Squads, and it's the Avengers. It's big title. It's like big groups are coming out, and they're trying to force this down our throat. And I just don't feel like this is something that the fan base wanted. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were complaining too, not just with the gameplay, but the characters. The actual character. Like, for example, Harley Quinn. She ain't doing things like she was doing in Batman games. Like, she's acting like Call of Duty, running around with a rifle, shooting up everything. Like, we're like, what? This ain't even Shark Man or King Shark, whatever his name is. I think Boomerang and Deadshot. Everybody got a gun. Everybody like, why are they trying to make an RPG out of Suicide Squad? It wasn't meant to really be that. It's like they took the story and just spent it into, they're trying to make a fun action RPG shooter. Like, so it's gonna be like a superhero shooting game. And it's like, no, that ain't what we wanted. It's nothing like Gotham Knights. It's nothing like Batman. It's not following the trend. It's not following in their footsteps. And I'm just like, why are you doing this? It just don't make any sense to just keep letting the fan base down over and over and over and over. That's not what we're asking for, Suicide Squad, WB, whoever. Excuse me. And it's just crazy that these are the type of games that they want to push. These are the multi-plat games that they want to push. They don't want to give Xbox their own superhero. For all I care, they could have just made a Superman game. I'd have been satisfied with that. Now, it was a Superman game that came out with Unreal Engine 5. You can go look it up. It looks amazing. And I'm thinking to myself, if this is one person that's designing this game on Unreal Engine, that's this talented, why didn't they hire that person? Why did they hire a bunch of idiots that just don't know what storyline, what nothing? They're not sticking to the source material. They're not doing nothing. I'm thinking to myself, like, what are they doing? Why are you gonna keep delaying the game over and over and over and over and over? It's gonna be 2030. Everybody's gonna look like Santa Claus. They're gonna be all old, gray, and wheelchairs and crutches. It's gonna be like crazy, man. It's just like, come on now. It's just getting out of hand. It's getting out of control because y'all don't want to give the fans what they want. Like I said before, we should have had a Justice League game. It should not have been a Suicide Squad game. It just don't make no sense. Like, who in their right mind thought that was a good idea? Like, if anything, it should have been the Titans. I think they were more popular, like, especially when they had the TV shows and everything going. They should have had the Titans. I don't feel like it should have been Suicide Squad. I never really felt like they grabbed the audience as much. I feel like if anything, they should have worked on another Guardian of the Galaxy. You know what I'm saying? But this time make it more where you can play with all of the characters. I feel like Guardian of the Galaxy should have been Suicide Squad. That game would have hit way bigger. But that is my personal opinion. Now, there's one more thing that I want to touch on. One more thing. This whole entire Call of Duty Activision Blizzard deal will bring in a new 150 million players. When Jim Ryan heard that, he fell out of his chair. He was like, man, that Decepticon, man, those ponies. Oh my goodness, those fanboys, they fell out their chair. They was like, hold up, time out. You say what? Another 150 million players plus. It's gonna be over that, maybe closer to 200 million, because it's gonna be so many people able to jump into the Xbox Game Pass ecosystem, and they know they're just trying to tone it down, but we already know it's gonna be probably a lot more than that with Call of Duty. So that right there alone said that Xbox is gonna be working with in Europe an extra 2,000 studios. Oh my! Drop the mic. They're gonna be working. They're gonna be working with an extra 2,000 studios over there in Europe. That is crazy. Can you guys imagine that? 2,000 studios that you're gonna be working with, people and franchises and marketing deals all over Call of Duty. And this is why Jim Ryan is mad, because this is what Sony have been working with. That's why they're the market leaders. Now it's starting to ring a bell. Now you guys get it why he's so upset. He's finna lose over 2,000 people that they've been working with over there in Europe. This is the things that we don't hear about. You know what I'm saying? These are the things they don't talk about. I'm gonna say it again. They're working with 2,000 studios. That's a lot of connects. That's why Sony is so huge over there. And Uncle Phil is just gonna come sweep it right from under them. Now another person, Japan. Uncle Phil is over there shaking hands and making friends. Xbox is growing over there. Now that's something else that they don't talk about. Japan has another market that they're trying to conquer. They pulled up over there in Sony hood and slapped them. Let you know, hey man, look, we want that. Give me that. Jim Ryan's like, no. But man, I just want to drop a couple gems on y'all today, man. And some things were frustrating me. You know what I'm saying, about this whole entire deal. I don't feel like a lot of that stuff was right that Jim Ryan was doing, because I didn't understand exactly what was going on behind closed doors. But now that it's going to bring an extra 150 million players, plus Sony was working with 2,000 studios under the table. That's why they were able to do all these blocking rights and blocking deals, because they already had them under their wing, and we didn't know that until I got this little information. So I was like, oh, so that's why the greediness, the griminess, and the shadiness was so easy for Sony. Because see, once you got the marketing rights, you can do what you want with them. You know what I'm saying? You can pull a lot of strings. You can pay a lot of under the table money that people don't know about. So now it all makes sense. This is why Xbox is going to be so big and huge. That's why I say it's over. Once this deal goes, please, EU, UK, FCs, please sign on that dotted line. We're begging you, please, so we can shut these ponies up. Oh, and we're gonna take time slapping y'all. We're gonna line them up and we're gonna slap them together. I promise you, we're throwing a party live. When they sign on that dotted line, we're slapping every pony for every negative thing they ever said to Xbox fan, to the Xbox community, to anybody that ever had love for PC, Nintendo, even Nintendo. I'm gonna be breaking my Nintendo boys over to slap them. That's how much I cannot stand ponies and fanboys, man. But this is why, y'all. I just want to drop these gems on y'all today, man, so y'all don't be confused out here, because there's a lot of stuff that they're not telling us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just taking stuff and then running with it. And then when I seen 150 million extra players, man, smash that like, that subscribe button, click that notification bell, man, so you guys can stay notified on all of the new latest and greatest news out here in these gaming streets, man. And if you would like to jump into the Xbox ecosystem, the PlayStation ecosystem, or order some things or support the channel, donate, click the links down below in the description. Thank you and peace.